All right, hello. It's Saturday. We're back for yet another stream. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see, sweet, went over. Had some audio issues before things started, so it's like everything is kind of resolved. Let me know how the audio levels are. At least let me know like a minute when this next song, this current song, kicks up to the normal volume part, I guess. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, great weekend so far. Excited to hopefully finish up this MG Altron I've been working on the last few weeks, so we're going to finish that up today. The RX 78 2.0s did come in and restocked yesterday. Sold out really fast. We have a second batch on the way, but I did snag one to give away tonight, so that should be exciting as well. I'm going to jump into the chat, say hello as I usually do before I get back to building. Before I do a couple quick things. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, do please hit that like button. Helps more people see the stream and help grow this little community we've got going on here. Two, as has been the standard for some weeks now, We do have a sale going on, moving 30 for 30% off select items, trying to reduce some stock before hopefully an upcoming move in the near future. So if you haven't looked at that in a while, definitely take a look over there. And yeah, Tet loud than normal. I don't recall exactly where it was at. It seemed like the volume's up and down. Moved it down. We'll see how that is. Let me know how it is. We'll get it figured out. All right. So yeah, we'll jump in the chat, say hello, and then back to the building. What's up, War Lover? Whitehead Noob. Whitehead win the giveaway. You did last time. You won the draw right after you left. Unfortunately, you weren't present to win as is required. Although not without some trying by some of the participants to get your attention, but it's unfortunate. That'll go down in history as one of the most painful losses, I guess. What's up, Dylan Dull, John Ventura, Mecha Born, Maverick Entity, Baka ZCO, Lord Kronos, Asaki Art, Matthew Mahoney, Rob Rosencrans. It's a Gundam. What's up, guys? Digital Baka, Real Time 88, That Guy Mitch, Connor Warsham, Rand Hero, Hasaki Art, what's up? Miko 5, Greg Thomas, Mr. B, how are you? Spider Monkey, Tom Cetric, Adam Champo, Oblivion RDR, Ravage 790, Digital Fanboy, what's going on? Let's see, RB Squawk, Tough Turtle, what's going on, guys? David Codd, Greg Thomas, Canadian Doctor, Rob Sadler, Kilo Delta, Gojira, Viper 6, Toy Mechanic Arn, what's up? Got Mitch, a Chinese company making conversion kit for the RG 2.0 for the rest of the RX units. I need an RG 7 gun. Oh, that's cool. Paul Kardash, Dirty Max Sauce, what's up? Mecha Monkey, Kenneth, what's going on? Don't you have a good job in the PackCon vlog? I would have enjoyed going to it if it was local for me. Thank you. Definitely talk about that vlog tonight. It's first time filming and editing a vlog for me, so I'm excited with how it came out. I learned a ton in the process, so definitely talk about that tonight. Jade Saber, what's up? Joe Nelson. I think any rumors on new MGs or 100 releases later on. Only the most recent MG announcement was the Gundam Vidar from IBO. So they are making MGs. I forget when that's coming out. Hey, what's up, Zay? Beef Cliff, what's up? DMAT, MG Altron EW kit. That's the last one I need to complete my wing set. A little jealous, so it is. It's been great so far. Anyway, what's everybody up to? Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Figure out where I was at prior to end of stream last week. I think I was on these little wing things, some attachment point stuff, and then I think some additional extensions for the arms maybe. So I3, I4, 11. They're releasing Novell Gundam. I don't know about Novell. Novell, I think there's a HG Novell coming out. Building the HG Arc 786 Mud Rock type. Cool. Well, Crash Ultra coming along. Keep it up. Thank you. Good news. I start my new job at the end of the month, so expect plenty of orders soon. Awesome. Congrats. Okay, looks cool. What is it? This is the MG Altron. It's the P Bandai variant of the Shenlong from Gundam Wing from Endless Waltz. Plot play for the first time, trying to fill in the hollow spaces under a power gym skirts. Oh, cool. How those conversions turn out. I'm buying 6 RG 2.0s. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to place some more orders for some if I get the opportunity to. Okay, it's 11, 10 and 11. Times 2, because 1 for each of the Dragon Fangs. But yeah, back to the vlog. So that went up earlier this week. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at it, I'd recommend that maybe you do. Some good feedback on it. Learned a lot in the process. There's definitely some things I wish I had done when I was filming that I didn't really realize until I was back home and editing. Especially the first part, I didn't realize the camera was out of focus. I guess it's kind of hard to get it focused while driving. It's my bad, I guess. Definitely, some lighting and some B-roll issues. Maybe some other equipment I need to get. And I need to experiment with some of my camera settings, I think. But I think it came out relatively well considering it was my first attempt at doing anything like that. I've edited a bunch of weekly updates and the recent monthly recaps and such. That kind of editing is relatively easy. This was a lot more involved. It was actually kind of fun, I'd say. I didn't think I would enjoy the process as much as I did. So I might need to find excuses to do more of that kind of stuff. I start building the MG Arc 78 2.0, waiting for the RG 2.0. Finish the snap build, the HG Mighty Straight Freedom. Repost a lot of my Gundam Breaker Ballad kits and the great, cool. Building this Gundam knockoff thing, but looks pretty good. Nice. Which one do you know? My birthday discount along with the weekend's promo codes. So you can use both in the same order, but only one discount will apply for a given order. Actually, the birthday code might not by default. If it doesn't apply that way, shoot me a note. I might be able to jury-rig something for you. The way the birthday codes are automatically generated, I'm not sure that they play nice with the other ones. But if you send support an email, support@mechawarehouse.com, I can see what I can do for you. So the blade side of my guided nipper is bent a little bit. Probably going to need a new pair soon. Do you know how you did it? Plan to grab an MG Delta Plus. Absolutely love the gray and blue on it. Was thinking about getting the Yakushiki instead, but I prefer the cooler colors. The law was pretty good. Thank you. And I was wrong today. Gundam base, we didn't have much to pick from. The stock was so little. Then they canceled the DBZ Sparkling Road Tour here today as well. Oof. Hey Jason S, what's up? You're building along, but I decided to tackle my other gaming backlog instead of playing through Link's Awakening on Switch. How's that? Working on Konbukia Megalo Maria on the Penetrator kit right now. Nice. How's that so far? The Megalo Maria kits look pretty cool. No white order or separate order. Bummer. Shoot me a note. I can. If you did that recently, I can probably take care of that for you. See what I can do for you. The birthday codes are generated by an app, so they don't plug in the same way as some of the other. Yeah, it's a bummer. They outright canceled a location or two, didn't they, with the hurricane and stuff? Building like 200 kits of these things. I mean, that could do it, I guess. Mine have been through a few. I don't know if I've done 200 kits with mine, but about 150 under one pair and 340 under another. So arms are finished in Zaku 1. Then I'm going to start my RE100 Ignikina I1 from Dings and Dents. Although I think I was clearance because I can't find a single dense scratch. Vignikina I think was dinged. I don't remember what it was. More sanding sticks. I guess I'll grab some. I want to grab my Dings and Dents. Thanks, sanding ASMR. Pretty good day myself. Drove up to Vermont. We had a belt test up there at my teacher's dojo. So that was good. Brought a few of my guys up to test. Had a pretty good day. Still trying to rehydrate after all that. Plastic bands were a little crimped, but they could fit from the box. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Hey Adam, what's up? I complain to show the level of dedication Mecha takes and what kit to send out. We try. Oh, noise sound like a DJ scratch noise for a second. Need to release an album made entirely of songs consisting of samples of various building sounds. I'd buy that. Appreciate Mecha fast and reliable shipping. I'm not worried about it or if or when it'll get here. I'm kind of far with it, just cutting out, cleaning knobs on each section's parts. Kind of want to wait till some melamine foam sponges orders show up to perhaps try the matte finish method. Gotcha. Let's see. Your friends are doing well tonight. What's up, Tim? Hey, Skids. I'm doing all right. Can't complain. It's not about me and my immediate family. Let's see. Good evening, everyone. Running late today. Batteries and kiddos. Night light. We're dead. The way I love the D&D section makes me go into kits I never usually consider. Just haven't been the worst. Though I just had two parts that had those large gates that are part of the side of the piece, part of the underside, almost undergate like. Interesting. Alright, so we got those in for both of these. See another hurricane on the way. Looks like this one might be worse for me this time. Oh, bummer. peculiar about my kits, like Gundam-oriented kits. I don't usually go for kits that look like grunts or not Gundam-esque. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're tempted by things and dense deals on things that don't look like the traditional Gundam, I guess. Okay, H1, 6 and 7. What's up? How's everyone doing? Steven, what's up? Lee's Creative Art. Okay. Where did my runner H go? Over here. Okay, so 6 and 7. XB 36. Might be outright entity. Seems like that said Florida will be hit by like 3 more hurricanes this month. Jeez. All saved up to hit all at once, I guess. The grunts, really should get GM 2.0 eventually. What to kill kind of mermaid reprint. Too bad that Dauntress is peeved. Let's see. Cousins are in St. Pete, Gulfport area. Another friend of mine had 4 feet of water come through their house. They had a 57 Chevy in the driveway too. Sad. Oh, that's a bummer. So I grab Maganac. Maganac's a good kit. If the like 42 of them I built is a large enough sample size to have an opinion on that kit. What's up, Patrol Face, Jenkins? How's everything, Nick? Did you saw that Gundam tomorrow will be screening in some cinemas? The first of 3 movies that tell the original series. Oh, really? Interesting. I did not know about that. Okay, I really need to get my Discord info back. Yeah, you definitely want to be on the Discord. Lots of good stuff going on there. nasty squeak going on in there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Let's see. We'll take that arm off for the moment. There we go. The Mecha Discord name is a reference to way back when Nick wore jorts for an update video. I don't want to ever change it. Overall, was that competition you went to the other week pretty good? How long was it? IPMs, I think. So we did do the vlog, so that's up. Put that up on Wednesday. It was a really good show. I think it's grown a lot since the last time I went to that particular one a couple years ago, I want to say. And it was good, you know, like a lot of builders came out, a lot of talent. Okay, how am I supposed to do this now? This is up this way. Aha, here we go. And the arm came off. We got around using my eraser. What a game changer. Discord name is it? Nickname I got back when I started playing paintball. I was to try to find a dark part, equally dark floor, even with the flashlight. Vacuum with the, you know, something over it. Pantyhose, socks, something like that. TFW, just bought 3 stance or aerial poses, and I've already got them earmarked. You ever thought about cutting your sanding sticks in thirds? I haven't. Hey Nick, how goes the build? Good, Atomic Etrigan, how are you? Build somewhere around 100. Used to never have a backlog, now it's about 12 to 15 kits. What's up, Double Gundam Exia? My backlog is big. Alright, so I've got one of these up. Is it going to specifically describe the other side, or is that Japanese just mean do the same thing but on the other side? I bet that's what it is. Shame on me neck, I've been prolonged doing P-Bandai heavy arms customs and my EW heavy arms. Oh, 2-digit backlog, amateurs, right? Found it after like 5 minutes, but it's annoying to find, pick it up, and then immediately drop it again. Now the big question I think is going to be, when this thing is completely done, how do I want to pose it? Because just a standing pose of these things kind of folded might be cool and probably be more efficient, but it's got a stand, I think, for the dragon fangs. My backlog was 8 kits, but once I place the order I'm making, it'll be 11. Get some nice accessory and decals for them. I mean, if you know how big your backlog is, well, I don't know. I don't know how to complete that sentence, but I don't know how big my backlog is. I know it's big. It's a party, but made it here. It's up, Butter Knuckles. 5 kiddos per time is a luxury, and too much more of my backlog. My dresser. Wife may get upset by their hobby. MTG is already blocking the TV above my dresser. To the pose that he did, waiting for Wings Here in Space during Endless Waltz. I don't remember what that pose is. I'll have to go. I guess I need to watch Endless Waltz again. You know how big your backlog is, then can you really cut a backlog, right? Pose point down, arms crossed. Isn't that just like a Vegeta pose? I guess if I remember correctly, it was the Vegeta pose. I think the exact same thing I just said. That's funny. It's trademarked. No one can ever cross their arms and point their toes down at the ground ever again. It's all rights to that are reserved. You have to pay a royalty. Thankfully, I can't fly, so I don't think that'll ever be a problem for me. I know that I'm more built than my backlog. My backlog is still pretty big. I'm pretty sure my backlog is bigger than everything I've built. Although if you count all the Maga necks separately, maybe they're even. Looks like we're about at that time where we do the first draw of the night, so I'll do that momentarily here. Giving away that RG RX78 2.0. Mentioned earlier in the stream, we got our restock. Went up yesterday for those. They sold out pretty quick. We do have a second batch that will be on its way very soon, though. Wouldn't be surprised if that batch goes pretty quick, too. Probably not as fast as the first one, but we'll see, because it depends on when it's ready to ship. I know that I had more built. Let's see. And it makes Dragon Ball kits, so why not? Sucker for Death Side the variants. G's pose was to hold his shoulder and wince. What's the question going to be about? I don't know. Good question. My backlog isn't the problem. It's the paint log killing me. Yeah, I'm trying to find crafty ways to not increase my work in progress backlog by that much. Keep that under control. which has been great because I don't think I've done any painting, top coating, anything like that off stream. Any of my off stream stuff in, I don't know, like 4 months. Okay, so that one's done. Getting that juicy Zibani, you guys restocked, and MG Strike North. Cool. Good choices. Okay. Should be about backlog since the chat center to that. It's a good idea. Problem is asking questions that have numbers, and if they feel like any backlog question is a numbers question. Just plan on getting RG, ARC 72 weapon set. I think that's P Bandai, so no. My Altron pose with the left leg forward, right leg back, and arm holding staff left. Just splayed out, pointing forward with dragon arms arching over. Favorite model on backlog. It's a good idea. Or oldest kit on your backlog. Let's go with oldest. We might be all backlog themed questions tonight. So let's do a number for the giveaway from 10 to 1400. And it's the question, what's the oldest kit in your backlog? Or i.e., what's the kit that's been in your backlog the longest? So which kit has been in your backlog the longest with a number between 10 and 1400? Or one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment per be valid entry. Thanks for the sub, a Canadian doctor, 10 to 1400, and what is the kit that has been on your backlog the longest? You can tell some people have small backlogs when they reference kits that were released in the last couple months. Or presumably, I guess you could buy hundreds of kits all at once and have a huge backlog that started with a recent release, but I think the oldest kits on my backlog were purchased to be inventory for Mecha Warehouse before we were Mecha Warehouse, that were gated items I couldn't sell on Amazon or ship to Amazon, and so I just decided to keep them. There was a batch of probably like 5 to 10 kits that came in all at the same time that are like that I have in the backlog for that very reason. Include cars and planes? I don't even have a clue. Got selling it lately. I bought a ton of kits, making the backlog. Okay. Yes, I could see someone going wild. Maybe they came into some money or just got into the hobby and went all in right from the beginning, which would make sense. Most of us slow burn our backlog growth, and by slow burn I mean potentially a few kits a week, but you should build for my oldest first so they don't collect dust. All right, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. These things just make this so much cooler than the original. These are probably several packs of action bases that I keep on hand for kits. You can see those builds. All right. The kids pick my build order whenever I finish a kit. I don't get why I haven't built the MG Altron Gundam. It's my favorite suit. Maybe you're waiting. Some people save their favorites because they don't want to build them right away. They don't want to wait till their skills are better or what have you. Something about LED kits for my gunpla. I'm really thinking about trying to find one of the MG Strike Rouge. Found it in 2003, so I got it around 2004-ish. Oh, I think my RX-78-4 was from 2000, 2001. Gotcha. I hope I hold out the whole night. I feel like I'm going strong right now. I get up a little bit earlier than normal this morning, and I have a feeling I'm going to be feeling it later. I build my old backlogged kits first, but every time I re-enter my backlog so I can get to them without knocking over the whole pile, I get a new shipment and they get buried again. Movie you watch for family movie night? We watched The Amazing Spider-Man. I haven't watched those ones. Was it Andrew Garfield or something? Maybe we'll watch the second one next week. So you're posting number between 1 and something along with their favorite kits. 10 to 1400, and what is the kit that's been on your backlog the longest? It's an excellent movie. It wasn't bad. I liked it. There are so many Spider-Man movies at this point, though. That's one with Uncle Ben, right? Don't care for him. Spider-Man, but I think it was more the writing than him. I mean, some of the action scenes are a little like overly stylized for me. But other than that, that was decent. I mean,
Water.
the other ones didn't retread the Uncle Ben part. Yeah, so many variations. Girlfriend made my feelies feel. Let me see. Zendaya. I haven't seen was it No Way Home yet. I have to watch that one still. All right, I think I'm gonna call time here, and we will draw. Hey, Miss Mecha Warehouse, and coming in with the save. Should be right back. She's getting me some water. Okay, calling time. Okay, 10 to 1400. 470. Next time, 470. 470. I don't see a 470. I'll let you guys confirm. And if that's the case, we'll be drawing again in a little bit. Toby was a better Peter, Andrew a good Spider-Man, but Holland was a good blend of them. I could agree with that. All right. I'm so far off. Well, thankfully there's no contest to see who's the furthest off or closest. I guess technically closest, because whoever gets it gets it. But okay, this looks very nice. It's the PG, or what the hell am I saying? See, I guess I am tired. MG P Bandai Altron Gundam. Very seriously debating just turning off the alarm tonight and seeing if I can sleep in the morning, because I've been feeling tired and a little run down all week. I need to do the little Glory Losers expansion. I don't have most of those. I think the Sandrock Armadillo is part of that. So that I do have. Yeah, sleep in. Well, there, my guy. Altron is more like the Supernova version. Listen to the Emperor. I don't want to sleep in because I would like to go to jiu-jitsu in the morning. Sunday's been the only day I've been able to get over to do that usually, but let's see how I feel when I go to bed tonight. Maybe I turn off my alarm, and if I wake up on my own, then I'm good, and if I'm not, then I need the rest. Jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I haven't been able to do anywhere near enough of that. I'm feeling really out of shape and behind, not being able to train more than a few times a week, or a few times a month rather, these days. I don't know how long we've been back at it. I remember we were talking about it when I first watched your stream. So I mean, I've been training continuously through. Maybe consistently is not the right answer. I've been missing a week or two here and there for the last year or so. I'd say basically probably around when my daughter was born was probably when things really started getting kind of less consistent. But I've been trying to make it in at least a couple times a month. Goals every week, once a week. If I can get to that consistently, then I'd like to get back to maybe 2. 3 is probably too much in the short term, but But, you know, it is what it is. I'll keep doing something over nothing. And then maybe in a year or two, I'll be able to get back to more consistent. Or maybe I just need to start a program in my dojo or something, and then I'll be able to train more consistently because I'll be running my own thing. Hey, Sidon, what's up? Seems so ready to get enough when you're dead, right? I've been going by that motto a bunch, but it's like it's affecting me. It's not just I'm a little bit tired. I'm definitely noticing the effects. My nickel for every time I found somebody training in jiu-jitsu, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't much, etc. Somewhere I heard at one point that you are statistically more likely to meet somebody who's like a murderer or something like that than a Brazilian jiu-jitsu brown belt by numbers. I find that kind of interesting, considering I know a bunch of Brazilian jiu-jitsu brown belts, but maybe it's because I train. But it's an interesting idea, at least. Netflix, if you watch Kenjin Ashura, a decent fighter anime, they do a good job talking through body mechanics, genesis of each style of martial arts, and some fake stuff, but it's anime. No, I haven't. But my grad school's taking up time, and I'm just tired at the end of the day. I feel that. It's tough too, because I'm like 45 minutes at best from the academy I train at, so it's a real commitment to go over. It requires a little bit of forethought and stuff. So when we go to harass bandit to a crossbone anime, finally got moved and got my new Gundam building space up. Just haven't built anything yet. Well, that's cool. What are you gonna break it in with? Coworker this week was pitching it real hard. Guess it just started. Yeah, it sounds pretty common. How many murderers do you know, Nick? I don't know. I feel like I probably know some people with, you know, body counts, but I don't know if they've technically be murders. Some hot breathing exercise, take a cold shower every day, helps with the fatigue, brain fog, gives me the energy I need to work, be a dad and exercise. Maybe, but I think sleeping more than like, I don't know, 6 hours a night on average would probably also help with the fatigue. I could be wrong. Maybe 6 is all you need, but I feel like my body's telling me 6 isn't enough. Did your best Kamiki Sekai, build whilst you practice. Is there anything here like actively committing murder while watching the stream? If my kids keep making noise, maybe. I was thinking I may wait for the live charity and build alongside you. Overtime hours kicked in. We'll probably run to the new year. Oh. We get 6 hours a night. Wish I got that much. I don't know, but it's not a 6 uninterrupted because we got a 1-year-old. So I think that's part of it too. But that's, you know, end up getting to bed at like midnight, theoretically up at 7, but I feel like midnight turns into 12:30 or later sometimes, and then maybe waking up a couple times or more during the night. It all adds up. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, now I gotta do 10 of these to build out an arm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on, let me nip out this piece and I get back to the shabby stabby. I might be fighting something too. I wouldn't be surprised if the kids brought something low-key home and pass it off without really exhibiting major symptoms. A few of the mornings this week I've just been really tired, feeling like I should call in or something and just call it a sick day, you know. I suppose it's still on the table for eventually, but trying not to have to. MG Altron, see how's it going, Nick? Good, Aeromoose. Still gonna build that one kit on the charity stream. Yeah, I'm planning on probably start thinking about the charity stream in a serious way, because we're now under 3 months to go probably from when we usually do it. I want to do the Dendrobium this year since I have it. Feels like the kind of project that would be good for a stream like that. To decide if I'm going to do the break it up into two, like ended up happening this year kind of by accident. Worked out well though. When the card stacks. Oh, really? Change your camera setup for the Dendro since it's a big kit. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I might have to figure out how to set up some sort of like space up in maybe the hobby room, the studio, if you ask my accountant, where I can set up potentially multiple tables and stuff, and have some bigger camera angles. I Rodam's 172 Dendrobium the other day. Hopefully I can finish it before the end of next year. That's got to be huge. That's probably, what, twice the size of the regular Dendrobium? That's 144. Or 5 feet long, if I remember correctly. Wow. Where are you putting that? I feel like that's a garage kit, like an actual garage kit. You need to build it and house it in your garage. Geez, my boy's doing all sorts of weird stuff. He's gonna get a TV to put up on the wall to watch. I probably won't have any computer by then, just chat my phone. So a screwdriver ready, so you don't have to look for one when the stream starts. Let's think about that too. Where'd you put stuff like that? Original, well, I guess you're talking about the Rodam's, probably the big one. Never mind. I know with the regular one, I was thinking the warehouse, but we might not have the square footage at the warehouse by then. That the Altron is an underrated kit, especially for such unique features. Definitely one of the better ones in its series. It's really cool. I like these Dragon Fangs. Not really looking forward to having to do 10 more of these arm parts, but I also definitely want to try out the extended poses. You're gonna need some glue for that one. Bad seam lines in the back part. Oh, really? Bill's coming together. Looks good. Thank you, Amphibious. Whoops. All right, I think probably the right time to do the second draw for this RG ARC 78 2.0 giveaway. Let's see. Anyone else get like irrationally mad when their computer doesn't do what they're thinking? Like just do what I'm asking you to do in my brain. Don't process, don't think, don't delay. Just do it. Give me the answer. Give me the application I need. Hey Enigma MD, what's up? All right. Okay, so we're going to do the second question, second draw of the night. I get rational amount of idiots at the gym. Let's do a number from 10 to 850, and what is the most intimidating kit on your backlog? What's that kit that you really want to build, but maybe you don't want to build it yet because you're intimidated by it. You want more skills, more experience, more something. So 10 to 850, what's the most intimidating kit in your backlog? One number per person. Do not delete or change number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number has to be in the same comment or be valid entry. 10 to 850, and what's the most intimidating kit on your backlog? You get rushing out. Okay. Help computer. Stop all the download. Two long binder things that come out behind the vernier thruster. They really need to be glued together. Set it up. Actually have to clamp them. Keep them from spreading. Interesting. Anger is perfectly rational. Like, I hate when the computer can't go as fast as I want to go. I feel like the interface to the computer is often the limiting factor. I've gotten pretty good with like keyboard shortcuts and stuff like that, but when it starts thinking about something instead of doing the thing, I just want to huck it out a window. Hey Tom, what's up? So my computer is now old and slow. Did you have too many tabs or programs running in the background? No, I mean, I'm just saying in general. Sometimes, I know I don't reboot my computer as frequently as I probably should. But just, you know, it'll be in the moment. The computer decides to start some sort of update in the background or whatever it is. And I feel like in 2024, hell, I felt like in 2005, computers should be smart enough to realize that you're doing something and maybe don't hog all the resources. I mean, with all the advances in computer hardware, it always feels like it's still slower than I expect it to be, right? Like, can we go back and run an OS that's as lightweight as the ones we had in like the early 2000s, but run it on modern hardware? Like, stop making the animations fancier. Just do the thing. If you band Shenlong, you really, yeah. Technically it's the Altron, I guess, according to the box, but that's the idea. Feel that way about cell reception. Yeah, I mean, I feel like cell reception's gotten better. I wonder if the techniques to do that stuff have gotten better. I did a summer internship when I was in college with Verizon Wireless with their network engineering group for like Eastern New England for, you know, a summer, and it was interesting, but so much of it felt like it was just trial and error. We're just going to simulate some stuff, see if it looks the way we expect it to, try something else until we get the answer we like. What's question in range 10 to 850, and what's the most intimidating kit on your backlog? Don't know how smart you want a computer to be, but I don't want to become Skynet. No, of course not. Need to get a hold of some anti-material weapons in case the robots rise up. Just then I can wait till I finish my backlog. My team for my company's any measure is still trying to error. I believe it. Just let Bethesda make Skynet, we'll all be safe. Well, if we let Valve make Skynet, we'll just never have Skynet. What's more likely to happen? A zombie apocalypse or the AI taking over like the Terminator? Probably the AI thing. If Valve makes Skynet, we would get 2 Skynets and a few smaller Skynets. I don't know. I don't think they'd ever release it. I think we would still be waiting for it. Or we'd be stuck with the low-res one that's not going to destroy humanity. Fist and lead should be okay. Could be too many microtransactions. What would Skynet microtransactions be? Is that Mario? Now you see the sunrise, all of a sudden wonder how come the sun is up at 1 a.m. Pay to play. Live for one more minute. $5.99 for ad-free torture. I don't know. The ads probably are the torture, actually. Anyone see the experiment where AI, where it had a time limit to solve a problem that changed the exam to give itself more time? Interesting. $19.99 for the battle pass to unlock different robots to chase you. Maybe Steam is Skynet technically got admin access to most computers in the world. Red plastic and the razor are not playing nice together. I feel like it takes forever to get these down. I think I might just end up doing it all with the sand loop flex here. Or at least a lot of it. YouTube ads is the actual torture. Think the RG 2.0 would be the best kit to 2024? It's possible. Be curious to see what people start saying about it. best or the worst part of the Altron, in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. It's like something about the choice of plastic or something. They just are not, nubs aren't coming off as cleanly as the rest of it. Oh, this is working pretty well. Maybe I'll just stick to this. The Razor must like certain types of plastics better than others. Let's say you define best kit. RG 2.0 is probably the most innovative kit 2024, but it has other problems. And my Facebook feed is filled with the Netflix Gundam series, Netflix Gundam kits. The 2.0 way better, improvement on the first one. It gives me hope that they might make an RG Zeta 2.0. But it probably will. Be interested to see how many 2.0s they roll out and how fast. You know, are they going to go back to brand new RG designs for a little while and just hit 2.0s on major anniversaries perhaps? Or are we going to see some rapid fire 2.0s? Guess what happened with the MGs when they started rolling out 2.0s? Does anyone know? The 2.0 way better, improvement on the first one. Gives me, I already read that one. Huge Spawn fan. I think I'd do a couple Spawn Violator Gunpla Crosser bills. Interesting. Time. Oh yeah, I should probably call time. Losing track of time while we're here. Okay. All right. Time has been called. I forgot about the drawing. I need to start setting a timer to remind me or something. Number 89. Almost thought we had a winner, but I think it's just part of somebody's name. I don't see one. I'll let you guys confirm, and if that's the case, we will draw again in a little bit. Anyway, how's business going? I mean, things are we're smoothing things out a little bit, getting ready for the move and stuff like that. It's still definitely down overall from, I don't know, say a year ago, maybe, whatever you want to compare it to, but you know, it is what it is. I guess we're making do and streamlining a lot of stuff. Looking forward to finding someone to take over the lease. We showed the space on Monday. Doesn't sound like the company that came to look is jumping at it. Heard some talk about they might be putting out an RFP, which means that we could still be in the running, but that could take some time. So I think we're gonna keep hoping, keep looking for somebody else. Unfortunately, you have to downsize and everything seems to be moving up. What do you mean by moving up? I did my part ordering 4 models yesterday between the 4 boys I may get to build on. When I thank you for it, go 0. You guys have gone a lot faster with the sand loop. Wish I had realized that doing the red plastic last week. Yeah, that was way faster. Guess people haven't just hit that bubble with too many kits to handle. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big piece of it. It's a combination of that and just economic stuff. Supply chain caught up all at once. And I think it pushed people over the edge. I myself use the sands more often than the razor anymore. They're really good, and I've used the same sand flex loop here for a ton of kits. It's not like it wears out super fast. It's pretty awesome, really. Love extraordinary growth the past 4 years. Yeah, definitely. Popular content going on, in my opinion. A few years back, there just looked a lot of contests happening, which brought in more people. I could see that. I think everybody's like tired. Maybe I'm just projecting my own feelings, but every time I think about trying to kick off a contest again, like another redacted or even just a regular contest, it's just, man, how much energy is that going to take? How am I going to fit it in? Right now I'm trying to figure out the limited edition coin set, continue to work on that project, and I'm trying to, I'm going to be starting to figure out the Discord Secret Santa. It's another one that ends up being a decent amount of work. The sand loops at different grids they do. I'm using a 600, but I think they come in like 2, 4, 8,000, something like that. It's also cases where a contest never paid out. That's been a downer. Who's done that? Who's back there? Also, the whole pandemic thing to get people inside and supplies limited, right? I mean, by right, we all should have seen that coming. And by we, I mean, like, everybody in the industry. But I think it kind of caught everybody by surprise how quickly the things shifted. Probably should have the stage, 2 jobs, kids, dojo, charity, stream life in general, or with a conscious fit and all that. Exactly. I got too many things right now. I've got like 4 other things I'd like to do. And it's like I feel like I need to knock like a couple of the current things off the off my plate right now, you know, in order to take on anything new. Secret Santa's here. I've had so much fun with it and would love to see it continue. That's the plan. I just realized I need to start planning it the other day, so I'm going to be working on that hopefully get that figured out sooner than later this year. To see a time skip on the kids so they can take over one of the tasks. Person would look forward to Redacted 3. I felt so bad with Redacted 2 not getting it done in time. Close to the number passed and threw everything off. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the passing of a family member. I have something in mind for it, so hopefully it will happen at some point. Just same deal. It's got so much going on, and it feels like to try to organize one more thing feels like it's gonna put me over the edge. My opinion, once you invest in actually building these kits and painting, customizing, it actually becomes a hobby, not just a plastic hoarding niche. I mean, I think there's like multiple different ways to enjoy the hobby, or perhaps different hobbies that share the same space or the same materials. Right? Collecting kits is a hobby in and of itself. If you've never built a kit and you enjoy looking for, buying, trading, selling kits, that is a hobby. Snap building kits, I'd say, is a hobby in and of itself. Painting, customizing, and all that stuff is a hobby, kind of in and of itself. Like there's like sub hobbies maybe to the overarching category of Gunpla or Plamo or whatever you want to call it. But the kits require storage space, definitely. Don't know how old school Gunpla does it really. Right, that goes for like a lot of things. Like some people just collect things, that's their hobby. Some people do things with those things. Some people do both. What do you do with your builds once you're older? Like I said, buy kits of the hobby. Building is an unnecessary luxury. Just boy, I like straight builds, clean, fast, and efficient. Yeah, collecting is a hobby too. I just don't have the time to build much. Fun was a real thing too. That's my warehouse size backlog. You know, any app or software to change the color of the Gunpla just to test that it looks like before painting? Not really. Thought about trying to build our own app to do it. I started thinking about it. Would have been a great one to put together. Just don't have the resources to put that together. Snap building will get old, which has been the case to many in the course of years. Sure, but some people enjoy it, right? So it's everybody's. The whole like cliche Gunpla is freedom. One of the cool things is how diverse the ways of enjoying it are. A lot of people transition between those different ways, back and forth, and that's all cool. Do you build once you're older? I've been collecting since I was in my 20s. Now I'm in my 30s. I stopped buying because I don't know what to do with my collection. I mean, it depends on what you do. Are they all built? Do you display them? All my kits that have been built are basically displayed. Or I have kits that have been snap built that are being stored in boxes right now, waiting for paint or customization or whatever before they get displayed. Gunpla is freedom if you don't have to pay for storage. One thing's for sure, I spend way too much money on plastic. I play disc golf, build Gunpla, collect records, collect Spawn figures. It's out of hand. Question. How long do you think it'll take our kits to return to dust? 200 years, 300 years? No idea. Customization app, Gundam Breaker 4 game. I mean, it looks like a Gunpla museum of sorts. They were displayed, but not in their boxes last time. It was 3. It was MG Strike Free when build on my vacation from work. Let's see. The boxes of the old Bandai Gundam action figures in a storage container. Broke them out. For my kids during COVID. Let's close the starts. Then even the joy of building will go out the window because by the time you'll be setting a shitload of plastic, but you'll not build any of them. Yeah, that's true. People like doing that though, so. Who are we to say that if that's what somebody enjoys, I'll take that away from them. I will caution though, you go to some of these larger IPMS shows and you will see a number of older traditional model builders trying to unload large portions of their collection because they have realized that they're never going to build them and they're trying not to leave them all to their kids. You get the joy of sitting on a shitload of plastic. 53 when I got introduced to Gundam. I'm 55 now. I'm surprised not gonna realistically build all of them, so might as well sell or trade them. They have MSIA Strict Freedom I got a couple years ago, and I see they released it in the US. Yeah, so I think it's important to realize when you're buying a lot of stuff that that's potentially the outcome. But I don't see anything wrong with that if that's what you enjoy. I was thinking about this kind of the other day too. I was contemplating like almost trying to start some sort of trend thing, you know, find somebody who hasn't partaken in the hobby as of yet to give an item off your backlog to. Theoretically cost you nothing because you already have the kits, so you know, go find someone else to introduce the addiction to. It'll stop me from finishing my backlog. Aside from death, they'll be running out of room. Just built them all. It's a bigger backlog, but now I've a few and I plan to space them out. Regular weekend or weekly project. 30 gets my backlog. I'm not sure how I'll ever finish it all. I feel like 30 is realistic to actually finish, though, for some people at least. It's the several hundred that's tough. Unless you're just snap building. It's kind of the same thing. As long as the person enjoys it, what's the harm? That's true, but the side effects are usually worse for drugs. Although I think the live and let live kind of arguments would be that, yeah, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. It's when it becomes a real problem, right? When you're taking away from other aspects of your life in a way that's unhealthy. I've known people that have had legitimate Gunpla addictions and have asked me to like remove them from the Discord or like don't let them buy stuff because they literally couldn't control themselves and were buying kits to like, I don't know, feel happy or something, and it was causing problems in their life. Getting my kids into it to help clear some of my backlog after a couple of HEs to get them rolling. They're off to the races in some of my bags. Kids are like Pokemon, secure it while still available, collect them first and build them later. Right. Most kits don't terribly lose value either. For the most part. I mean, some kits get printed a lot of, or if you buy a kit overpriced, like a P Bandai kit from a scalper or something like that. But most regular kits don't lose too much value. So it's not like you got to sell them off at a huge discount or something. It's funny, my friend did that to me with my Warhammer Necron Warriors. He was never going to build, and now I'm in that rabbit hole. No wonder our wives think we're insane. Looks like it's about that time. I think I'm going to put up our third draw of the night here in a moment. My wife has more Harry Potter Lego sets than I have models. I'm not going to complain, but still try to keep my hobbies manageable. I'm also into getting kits. I'm so intrigued by them and have been on the fence about picking one up. Not gonna lie, a hobby actually saved me was going down a dark place till I started building again. A project I'm working on would be awesome when it's done. Yeah, it's good. There's definitely a lot of value to it too, right? A lot of people find even just snap building like a therapeutic value in just doing something with their hands and having something to focus on that's not maybe the stressful aspects of their life, whatever. We got coworkers into it, but no bites. One of the younger ones even has a father that has built a PG, but the lad just wants figures in the series instead. It's a nice form of meditation to watch a series that comes from building. Yeah, enjoy the process of building and following the instructions. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of value in that for some people at least. Probably more people than care to admit it to. Maverick, most of this generation, they have no patience to sit down for a few hours build, hence they spend most of their time on TikTok. Almost done with those. Got one of my neurodivergence, 13 left to build. There you go. What makes the Witchworker kit so enjoyable to build? I don't know. I think the engineering is good. I think they're designed in such a way that they go together a little bit better than some of the older kits. Okay, where am I at here? A lot of people in here right now. Okay, let's see. What's the question going to be? Backlog question. We've been doing backlog questions, so maybe we need another backlog question. Okay, so let's go with a number from 10 to 500. And what's the kit you want to build the most from your backlog? Assuming kit to build your backlog. We already did that one. So we're going to go 10 to 500. What's the kit you want to build the most from your backlog? Maybe not necessarily the next, but the one that you really want to build. 10 to 500. What's the kit you want to build the most in your backlog? Remember, 1, number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be valid entry. 10 to 500. What is the kit in your backlog you want to build the most? Okay, I wanted to read this comment. I wish I could say Gunplu's help me, but considering I'm staying even longer in my chair now, probably not. That's a trade-off. Look, I have too many things that I do that require me to sit down. A lot of my work, especially with the going back to the day job, has me in a chair for a much larger percentage of the day than I'd like. This is still a second draw. This is the third draw, Will Brown. Both of the first two came up nothing. Invest in a standing desk, that works for me. It's a decent idea. I don't know, like technically the desk I have at home, I think it's an adjustable height desk. I think I could operate it like a standing desk. I should check into that. I think with the sloped ceiling, I might have to move it around though to be able to do that. What's the question, Tom? The question is, what is the kit you want to build the most from your backlog? Okay. One more to go, and then I've got all these arm parts. And then I think I'm going to extend at least one of these, try that out. Do a double Lion King with Zaku 2s, PG hold up MG, MG hold up RG. Wonder if Bandai gonna announce a new PG this year? Yeah, I'm curious too. It's been a little while since their last new PG release, I think, so. But no idea. Have you thought about making packing videos, particularly for people who tip or do large orders, so that people will go out of their way to compensate you for a shout out like that? It's come up from time to time where I'm not at the warehouse all the time and we don't have a dedicated media person. It's a lot to put on them, especially the packing team right now. I know John's been doing everything he can to try to stay above water, or at least not completely drown. We put out that listen, trying to hire a part-time person to help out in the warehouse with packing and such, because we need that help right now. We had somebody leave around the time of the layoffs back in May, June, and what was I gonna say? And Ryan was helping us this summer, and he's still helping us a little bit, but he's back to his day job with the schools, so we don't really have that excess capacity right now. Seen some moving sale. Ain't been keeping up. Are you upscaling? No, we're actually moving the other way. We're trying to downsize. We have too much square footage right now, and that extra overhead is kind of killing us a little bit. Let's see. Binge watching Gundam series. Here's Netflix. And let's get the Gundam TCG beta deck from P Panda the other day too. Haven't heard anything about that. What's that about? They're launching a new game. Just now looking at this from the top. It's quite a bit of space. See if I can get the beam trident back in here. The person who won said bye 30 seconds before winning the kit. Yeah, he stopped by at the beginning of the stream today. Not sure if they're still around. It's quite the pose right there. Needs like a, I don't know what you call it, effect part or something for the dragon thing. You don't have to know they missed winning. They knew. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm going to need a lot of display case to display this thing, though. Okay, let's call time. Let's see if we got a winner. And then I think I'm going to open up the next kit. Not sure how deep we'll get into it. All right, time is called. Now you need 100 Leo. Yeah, that'd be great. A great kit to have. Okay, 10 to 500. 65. The turn takes up a lot of space for the same reason. It's like almost a shame to like conceal that whole thing. Remember what I just say? 65. Oh, I think we have a winner. Tom Liu. Congratulations, Tom. Probably know the drill, but you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll get that sent out as soon as we can, hopefully this week. So that's awesome. So I guess we don't need a fourth draw. There's no backup prizes currently. And I'm gonna box up these remaining runners real quick. Some spare parts I'm gonna be trimming off at some point. It's like some shield parts from the original one. Some spare arm parts from the standard arms. More standard arm parts, hands. This runner is empty. As is that runner. This one's got some pilot figures. So, take care of that. That stuff. Oh, and look at these runners. That's got a spare piece on it, and this one has a spare piece on it. So I'll be painting another Micro V in the crotch armor again. Congrats and good night, everyone. Have an awesome weekend. I'm locked in and shooting on Warzone now. Have a good one. Wasn't fully listening to the shop, but where am I sending the email? Support@mechawarehouse.com. Okay. Reaching way under here. Do the Hindry next. So, given we got about 10 minutes left, this might be primarily just setting up to start next time, I think. To the witch kits here. Okay, so this one backlog. That's good. Most of the witch kits do though, to be honest. See you later, giant robots and God. One of these days, mark my words, we're gonna have somebody win the main prize. I'm gonna give away something ridiculous after everybody leaves. What are you under now? Which Mercury kit? Yeah, the Hindry, which Mercury high grade. Okay, interesting. Is this this is probably in the same relative family as the bigger boo? I'm assuming based on the looks of things. Hindry's next kit. Yep, Hindry. E1. Hindry, I think, is more Michaelis than Burger Boy. Okay, they're like, Michaelis is in that same like family of designs too. They got the long, like, hip capsules that are exposed. I could see the Michaelis in it. It's funny, I feel like I don't really get a super good look at some of these until I go to build the kit, and then I start really looking at all the nuances. Okay, one of those I'll just keep in there for now, just in case I missed a piece. Slide this box off to the side with the million other things I need to clean up here. Well, it was fun watching, but to go back to work. See you later, Fabio. Just moved halfway across country and finally getting settled. Still need to make a building area, though. Hope everyone's doing well. I am Haskell the Rascal. Hope you're doing well. They'll be with their minimalist or GB work with their abundance. What's your water slide preference? I've only used Delpy so far, I think, so I need to give GB work a try. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to actually even snip any of these parts because we got only a couple minutes left here before the end of the stream, but I will take a look at this design. Look at the manual here. Oh yeah, the arms have some very similar build structures as well. Similar just in the backpack. This is this supposed to be a beam weapon, or is this just a pull here? It's not really an effect part. On my first RG tonight, the kids all stay in bed, so it's super slow going. I feel that. You should post your background music playlist. This is Pretzel Dot Rocks. It's the metal station on there if you want to listen on your own on the Flame Toys. Megatron, the instructions said use a screwdriver and screw up. Yeah, what is this supposed to be? It's white, not I haven't seen any like beam sabers that are white, except for like some SDs. I think they intend for you to paint them though. But this looks almost like it's I don't know. It's just like a baton or something. Incoming Mecha Warehouse hoodies. My little son was eyeing one, but said they're out of stock. We did those as like a custom order, I think, when we did them. So I wouldn't mind doing them again. The problem is we got to hit certain minimums to have them make sense, and I think we struggle sometimes to hit those minimums. So, but it would be a decent time. Maybe I'll think about polling for that. Lantern shield. This has got the double shield thing going on. It's got a really short, like, beam pistol of some sort. And then whatever that baton thing is. The double shield looks kind of interesting, though. This will probably be a fun one. Probably relatively quick. Not found any which Mercury suit's interesting. Really? None of them? I thought the Zowar was really cool. Still got that sitting down by my desk. I need to grab an action base. I think it's a 5 is what they intend to go with the tick pull on. Because I really want to put that in a flying kind of position in my display. I thought that was kind of interesting design. Oh, and there goes everything. All that was super interesting to me. My favorite from Which Mercury. I want to get a shirt, but my sizes were out of stock when I went to buy it. Yeah, we haven't restocked shirts in a long time. Oh, that fell off. Cool. Well, I think we got the next the plan for next stream figured out with this next kit, so looking forward to that. I believe we should be back next week, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Be giving away something else and working on this Hindry. So looking forward to that. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. If you haven't yet, please consider taking a look at that moving collection, moving 30 for 30% off select items over at mechawarehouse.com. Could use your help getting some stuff out of the way so we don't have to move it when we get that whole situation figured out. And yeah, thanks once again. Hope you all have a great evening and see you all.